to them. Patience June, AKBC News.
Clerics have been charged to believe in God no matter the tax, pains or suffering they have to deal with, as there is a reward for every sacrifice in God's vineyard. The state governor, Pastor Moina, gave the charge at the opening of the 2023 edition of the International Pastors Conference, organized by Insight Leadership Christian Leadership School, Uyo. The event, held at the Insight Bible Auditorium, had the theme New Beginnings. Our Government House reporter Utube Malkon has the details.
Represented by his deputy Senator Okonoyayi, Pastor Noel declaring open the 2023 International Pastors Conference, described the gathering as a convoy of vessels of God. He said the theme of the conference, New Beginning, was apt as it signifies the return of power, commitment, discipline, and encouragement for all clergymen to stand firm in God. The first citizen of the state noted that the sound of the meal was heard in Akwa Ibom State, quoting the scriptures from the book of Isaiah 43 verse 19, and solicited for continuous prayer and support from pastors with the church to move the work of God forward.
So because of the love he has for the work of the kingdom, he detailed that I should come to encourage the workers, the laborers in the vineyard of God. This contribution should, among other objectives, help reinforce our faith, boost our morale, and strengthen our resolve to stand firm on the rock, despite what we face.
The host pastor, Dr. Silvano Sukafia, while welcoming Pastor Moino, described him as the first ordained pastor to lead the state.
Your Excellency, we want your light to shine so that the nations will run to the brightness of your rising.
In an exhortation, Pastor Timola spoke on the many ways to start a new beginning, drawing his analogy from Job and the prodigal son in the Bible.
New beginning is a point where you don't know what will happen, but you just set out with love and faith, and it happened just as he said.
The pastoral conference drew clergymen and participants from all walks of life and witness teachings and prayer for the state and nation. Utube Malkon, AKBC News.
With entrepreneurship dominating global conversations, plans have been concluded for the hosting of Akwa Ibom Youth Entrepreneurship Summit to ginger entrepreneurship spirit amongst youth in the state. The president of Uyo Chamber of Commerce, Industry, Mines and Agriculture, Uyo Sima, Mrs. Afia Israeli Bahan, gives details of the summit billed for July 15, 2023 at Ward Bridge Hotel, Uyo. The report of that story will be brought to you in subsequent bulletin. Nigeria Army marks 2023 Day, tags students to shun cultism. There's some more when we return from the break. The need for students to shun bad company, cultism and other acts of criminality and be serious with studies in order to achieve academic excellence have been stressed. The 2 Brigade Commander of the Nigerian Army, Brigadier General K. Chubu, was speaking at a one-day public speaking engagement for students of Community Secondary School, Akaford Uyo. The event, which held at the school assembly hall, was in commemoration of the Nigeria Army Day 2023. AKBC TV crime reporter Etienne Ibawa reports.
Brigadier General Chibu said indulging themselves in cultism and other vices will hinder them from meeting their goals, and advised students to be obedient to parents and teachers and be disciplined and patriotic. The commander told Brigade Nigerian Army said the Nigerian Army Day is an annual event held on July 6 in honor of members of the Nigerian Army, especially those who took part in the World War I and II, as well as those that lost their lives during the Nigerian Civil War and the current serving members of the Nigerian Army. Noting that the labor of our heroes' past shall not be in vain, Brigadier General Chibu called on all to look beyond the Nigerian Civil War and embrace various mechanisms put in place by the federal government to remain an indivisible entity, irrespective of ethnic, cultural, and religious differences. He assured of the commitment and dedication of the Nigerian Army to defend the national unity and territorial integrity, and advised Nigerians to continue to embrace peace, dialogue, unity, and love. He said the choice of Akar Community Secondary School for the advocacy was to inform the students of various career opportunities available in the Nigerian Army in case they develop interest to join the armed forces in the future.
That is high time for us to look beyond the Nigerian Civil War and embrace all the mechanism put in place by the federal government of Nigeria to ensure that we remain one and indivisible nation called Nigeria. To also further the cause of nation building and to remind us we are all brothers and sisters.
The public speaking engagement featured advocacy on patriotism, integrity and honesty, avoidance of vices and criminality, cultism, drug and substance abuse, career opportunities in the Nigerian Army, criteria for selection and enlistment into the Nigerian Army, as well as civil-military relations. The principal of Community Secondary School, Akaford Uyo, Elder Eme Pakwa, appreciated the two brigade for choosing the school for awareness and for maintaining discipline, adding that the school was working hard to ensure that discipline is maintained.
The army is disciplined, and so in the education sector, we, the learners and the teachers, as much as possible, we also try to be disciplined and also maintain discipline.
The Nigerian Army is celebrating its 160 years of existence on the theme Sound Administration as a panacea for effective military operations. High point of the ceremony was the presentation of souvenirs to the principal by the commander of the two brigades of the Nigerian Army. Etienne Ibaha, AKBC News.
In appreciation of any people's support during the last general election, the member representing in his state constituency in the State House of Assembly has held a thank you get-together. Esther Moran reports that the event took place at in a local government council headquarters.
Mr. Lawrence Udoide, who is also the chairman, House Services Committee in the State House of Assembly, said the stepping stone to fulfilling his mandate to give back to his people and the society at large is to thank them for their support in voting Pastor Moino and himself. He said he would collaborate with the Moino's administration to ensure that development is brought to the grassroots. His wife, Mrs. Esther Lawrence Udoide, thanked the people for the confidence reposed on her husband.
In their goodwill messages, a one-time Commissioner for Agriculture, Dr. Glory Edet, the immediate past Commissioner for Agriculture, Dr. Alfiongofo, former member representing Ikano Federal Constituency, Professor Inudoka, as well as the immediate past House member in his state constituency, Mr. Emmanuel Ekpenyo, spoke glowingly of Mr. Lawrence Udoide and pledged their support to enable him succeed. Packages, drinks, and live cows were presented to the 11 wards by Mr. Lawrence Udoide. Esther Morin, AKBC News.
Meanwhile, in a bid to ensure that staff of the University of Uyo are fit for effective productivity, the Vice-Chancellor of the institution, Professor Nyaudon Dayo, led members of the university community on a productivity walk tagged Uyo Walk for Life. The exercise took place on the university's main campus along Wangiba Road, Uyo. Margaret Bassi reports.
Activities done included aerobics, jogging, stretching, and flexible exercises. Professor Nyaudon Dayo, who noted that the value of exercise cannot be overemphasized, described it as a physical activity aimed at improving health and fitness, regulating of body temperature, circulation of blood, and digestion of food. Professor Dayo, while thanking members of the university community for availing themselves for the exercise, said it will prepare their body and minds for effective productivity.
I know that you know the value of exercise. If you didn't know it, at least I've been able today that nothing compares to exercise, that even food cannot fully play the role expected for someone to have a healthy living. All the 10 members of the University of Uyo community for coming up to participate in this program.
The organizer of the event, Dr. Sam Eko, noted that when the body is fit, the mind is also fit to deliver effectively, hence the need for the monthly routine.
In no distance time, we are going to package another program like this.
Coach Henry Morrison, while addressing the participants, reiterated the importance of physical activities, which he said requires timing and periodic repetition of programs. He advised members of the university community to make fitness a lifestyle, adopt the empty stomach water therapy, and eat right.
Let us be conscious of our fitness. With all amount of consciousness, let us have that understanding that fitness is part of lifestyle. And let us make it as a duty to allocate certain time to do a workout.
Margaret Bassi, AKBC News.
That story wraps up our bulletin this morning. But before we go, another look at the top stories. We told you that Akwa Ibom state government has renewed its commitment to encourage rural development and agriculture to better the living conditions of Akwa Ibom people. Governor Moino made this known when he flagged off road construction under the World Bank Rural Excess Agricultural Marketing Project in Ibesipo, Sultan and Silibom local government areas. We also told you that plans have been concluded for the hosting of Akwa Ibom Youth Entrepreneurship Summit to ginger entrepreneurship spirit amongst youth in the state. This was made known by the President, Uyo Chamber of Commerce, Industry, Mines and Agriculture, Uyosima, Mrs. Afyong Israeli Banga. That is our bulletin this morning. Thank you for joining us. I am Nwanokuo Apan. Bye-bye.